I've been pressure, catching up my nuts. I've been busy, doing stuff, copper, gold. I had to take my time to get my life together, put everything in line. Sage Francis, no need for me to tell him. I'm from the epic business, I'm steady representing. Strange, famous, and slow and steady wins the race. Fuck fame. This is a letter to the editor, sent in an envelope. Seal shut by some can of wax. Ship I ain't on.
Welcome to Cascadia Hockey. Little Sage Francis to get us warmed up today. That song's called Pressure Cooker off this album Copper Gone from 2014. Where you been?
I know, man. 3 weeks.
I know, fuck.
It's been way too long.
We've been letting people down, man.
So much hockey, but not enough hockey
Right?
at the same time. It's been fun.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Strange Famous Records for letting us use their music
Everything,
to be
man.
a part of the Buried Puck family.
They, in fact, Sage is the patriarch of the label. So that's the man right there.
Hell
Him
yeah.
and B. Dolan run it. So thanks, guys. We appreciate it. Sage will be on at some point. I think I told the story, but he's been without TV for like a year, and he's a big Boston Bruins fan, and he got to watch none of that run.
Oh,
last year.
that sucks.
I know. So he's getting married, I think, and he said, I'll finally have a TV. So,
The wife has your TV
For
show.
real.
That's what I'll do.
for real. So, cool.
Oh, my God. Welcome to Cascadia Hockey, brought to you by Buried Puck Threads. My name is Corey Gaston. I am your host with the least.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Oh, man. It's good to be back in the saddle. Across from me, the man, the misanthrope, founder of Buried Puck Threads, one Mr. Aaron Piper.
Allegedly.
No, you really are Aaron Piper.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. I was thinking about llamas.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes, I'm here. I'm
and
good.
then D-Rock had a butthole emergency.
Emergency. He doesn't know how to wipe properly.
Air quotes. Oh, my God.
I always forget nobody can actually see what I'm doing.
Yeah, so you got to put the audio air
I
quotes
know.
in. And then
Air quotes, wipe properly for all you people that under.
It's just,
Yeah.
that's how you do it.
All right. We'll put that sound effect in there, too. It's like Fruit Ninja.
Yeah, exactly like Fruit Ninja. So filling in for Derek today, one Miss Anya Piper.
Hey, lean into that microphone, girl.
Hey.
And also,
There it
you
is.
were
Hey,
given
hey.
you were given the nickname when you did this before, which was forever ago.
Yeah,
you
it's
and
been
I
a
did
minute.
an episode, but Griffin, our buddy from Ireland, said that you should be called. Shit, what did he say? The not your typical hockey fan,
I thought I was like average fan.
not your average
or
fan,
casual fan.
not your casual
But
fan.
I'm not anymore.
No, that's true.
I'm
She's
totally
gotten into it this year.
into it and
Yeah.
stoked.
So
I'm excited. This is the first episode we've been on together.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're normally filling in for my punk ass.
That's true.
Well, this was. I don't even know if that one's still up.
Probably not.
It might be. It might be when we first started Cascadia. Saturday night we're at the game and it's already like 5-0 Spokane, and one of their young kids just rips one from the blue line, and you hear, doink, bar down. First thing she goes, that was fucking sweet. He barred down that thing, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, girl. And then it was 6-0 Spokane. It was bad.
But I had fun. I think I go in though. I'm not talking very loud
No,
in the
you're
microphone.
not. That's okay.
I'm
You
a
gotta get right.
newbie.
You got to get right up.
I
on
gotta
it,
like eat the microphone.
Now
Yeah.
you're in it.
pretty
I'm
much.
in it good. Okay.
Don't eat the microphone.
I don't know. I just got really excited. I had so much fun Saturday night, and even going to all the preseason games. It was just fun. I'm going in as a fan of hockey, not necessarily a fan of the Americans or the local team or
No,
whatever.
that's the way to go.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I think has truly happened to us as this podcast has gone on.
Yeah.
Is
Seeing the world of hockey.
yeah, our love of just the game
Yeah.
is what took over as opposed to a particular, to use a nerd reference, fandom.
Yeah, no, seriously.
know.
I found myself like the last couple of seasons in a game like that, I would have been pissed off. 7-1,
Oh, dude,
ugly.
you'd have been irate.
Yeah, I would have. But Saturday night, I was just like, man, that sucks. You really want the team to do well. You know, fans. There was like 5,300 fans there. That was a good crowd.
Oh, that is an excellent crowd.
Yeah, it's pretty close to sell out. And I mean, hockey hadn't been around for several months, and you want to see them win, but at the same time, I enjoyed watching Spokane skate, man. Those
Yeah.
guys, Ty Smith, Whew, that guy's good. New Jersey really should have kept him around. Would have been nice, but Spokane's good. And you see with the Americans, they're a young team, and their roster was just completed like 2 days before that game.
Right.
So they got a week off. They play this Friday. They'll get it. They'll be all right. They're going to be good. I really think they're going to be good.
Yeah.
So, but once again, as a fan of the game, you walk into and you like the experience. I mean, congratulations. Oh, there's my chirp of the week. I know what my chirp of the week's going to be. This is a good one, too. All local. But you go in it, City of Kennewick put up. The new boards are incredible. It looks so good.
Tell the folks listening about
what
that
happened?
little intro, because that's really cool.
Well, so it's kind of funny because this is something I've been sitting on for a few weeks now. I knew what they were going to do with the boards. Like in preseason, they took this massive 41-foot wide LED screen and they literally made it look like the old boards. It looked just like old Toyota Center boards.
Yeah.
So you've got people bitching and moaning all over social media. New boards are a disaster, and I can't believe that's a waste of millions of dollars, blah, blah, blah. And the team responded pretty much with, just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait. That's all we're going to say. So I go down. I was doing some filming on the ice, literally standing on one of the face-off dots for the intros. And it comes up as the old board, and they start playing the opener video that I made, and it glitches. Like black bars come across the video, and then it just dies. Both the team's photographers looked at me like, are you okay? And I'm like, it's okay. It's expected. They're like, oh, thank God. Okay, cool. And then it glitches again, and then all of a sudden you see sparks start to come out from different parts of the board, and you hear the crowd like, oh, okay. And then the whole board shatters. The old one falls off and the new one comes up. It's bright. It's vibrant. And then the video plays, and everybody was loving it, dude.
Hell yeah.
And on the ice, looking through the netting, it still looked clear as day. It looked so good. So I think if you want to see it, one of our local sportscasters, Austin Getz, I believe is his name, Austin Getz. I'm not sure what he gets, but Austin Getz took a video of it happening and put it on his Twitter page. So
Nice.
you can see that. But it was fun. It was good. You could tell there was some bugs to work out. Replay didn't really kick in until about midway through the second period. But it was there. The dance cam was there. Fans were loving it.
Dope.
So.
Well, it's good to see them trying to build the fan experience.
Yeah.
And I know that's been
And they've
something-
wanted to. They've wanted to.
And so the fact that they're actually getting to build that and give people something to come out for,
Yeah.
is pretty dope.
Well, and you're going to have stinker games like that. It's the WHL, man. But if you give the fans something, an experience, and that's that. We've had this conversation so many times on here. We've had the conversation of fan experience a lot.
Who's we?
Me and you.
You
I'm
point.
sorry. As I'm pointing to my wife. By the way, this is my wife. I don't know if we covered that, but this is my partner. She's busting my balls all the time. So I'm going to bust her balls today.
Balls.
Yeah. Got to get that sound effect in there. But she's been bored with hockey the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I get that. I truly do. I understand it.
And like the people that we work with in the front office there, like she's cool with them. Like we're friends,
Yeah.
Like I won't name names and stuff, but we're buddy. So it's not the people involved with it, but it's literally the thought of going and sitting for 2.5 hours and okay.
Yeah.
For me, I can watch the game. I can watch how the systems play against each other, and I can see who's hot tonight and who's not. But for the not your average fan, there's got to be an experience, and so it's getting there. Of course, somebody decided to say, yeah, the new boards would have looked great if we could sit in brand new seats to watch them.
Oh,
Fucking A, man.
you know what? If they can't complain about one thing.
In the mic.
Oh, God, man, this is new.
They have to have something to complain
They
about.
have to have something to complain about. I mean, there's always something.
Yep.
Well, yeah. And to be fair, those seats do suck.
They're terrible.
I'm not going to argue. As a fat man, those seats blow. But
when the league comes in and says, hey, if you don't get your shit together, you might lose your team. And what getting your shit together means, put in a system that works for media. then you're going to focus on that first.
Absolutely.
You
There's
have
nothing
to.
wrong with that.
You have to.
No, I'm not bitching.
No,
that
no,
they
I
went
know
to
you're
courts
not.
first.
This is
Yeah.
to fans that are listening right now.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a process that goes on behind the scenes. I think people think, and we could get into a whole conversation about local government, but I think people think local government seriously like goes through the phone book and picks people's names and said, I'm just going to make their life hell. I'm just going to not give them what they want.
That's not how it works. Shit.
Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, guys, there's a whole process to this, and it does cost money. I mean, the city put in a brand new ice plant. That ice plant is state of the art. I
Yeah.
got a tour of that a few weeks ago. It's incredible. It's ready for a third sheet of ice. Literally, you flip a button, and your third sheet of ice is ready to go.
Yeah.
That was millions of dollars. They go in and they put this new video system in. That's millions of dollars. A lot of people don't see the guts of the Toyota Center.
Right.
They went in and updated both locker rooms, put new carpeting down in places.
Nice.
Because honestly, if I was a player on the opposing team, I would have been like, oh shit, we're going to Kennewick.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's terrible. It's so bad. But they updated. If I remember right, they actually did the visitor locker room before they did the home locker room, which I thought was a cool gesture.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. They put in a party zone now. So at the bottom of
Was that there?
it was there that night.
I didn't even notice.
Well, because we kind of set up behind
Yeah.
it, but I think it's the bottom of section J or K. They've pushed
the family
all,
section.
Yeah, it's right by the non-alcohol section, but they pushed the whole bottom layer of bleachers away, and it's now right at the glass. Bud Light taps everywhere. People can go down there, stand,
Nice.
watch the game right at ice level.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. Spokane. When I was up in Spokane a couple seasons ago, they have that there. People loved it.
Yeah.
But they're doing things.
Yeah.
They
Good.
have a T-shirt now that says, I'd slap that. Which, if you're at an Ams game, you need to pick that shirt up so they'll make more of them like that. But
Yeah, absolutely.
it was really fun that night. It was really fun. There was a lot of energy in the room, and it didn't seem like people were as pissed off about getting beat like that because the whole
Because
experience.
they had an experience. They had a
Exactly.
night out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole experience was okay.
Yeah.
But
But
we want to talk a little hockey.
game time.
Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna before I forget. Well, we've already spoiled the score for you if you didn't already know. But this week, chirp of the week.
Hey, Nolan! Hey, it's Dollar Dogs up there. Go get a hot dog. You're a fat fuck. Yeah?
By
I
the
feel
way,
personally attacked every time we play that.
I was at an event a few weeks ago and I told Boosh about that, how I had that, and he was just dying. He's like, "You said that? You got it on camera?" I'm
That's
like, "Yes, sir."
awesome.
Anyway, couple things. I was going to talk about Max Domi's chirp against Kasperi Kapanen. Just look it up. I'm sure Spittin' Chicklets has it. Two things at the game this week. One, Sasha Mutala got...
This is my favorite thing
This
in
is
the
a
world.
good one. The other one, I think I might have told you yesterday, but so Sasha, there's this little scrum that happens in the corner, and I think it's already 5 or 6-0 at this point, Spokane. Scrum happens, everybody's kind of skating away. Sasha picks up a stick off the ice, throws it in the crowd. Come to find out, it was a Spokane stick.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's awesome, dude. And then later on, it gets confiscated. I did find out, though, the person that they took it from, quote unquote, the team gave him a stick.
Dope.
Oh, that's
The,
awesome.
American,
That's
the
awesome,
Americans
yeah.
reached out and said, "Yeah, we'll hook you up." So,
Cool.
That's cool.
but Sasha, dude, I mean, that's taking it to a different level.
Hell
I was watching
yeah.
the Flyers game Friday, or no, Vegas game against San Jose. There was a broken stick on the ice that was a San Jose stick. Marc-Andre Fleury picks it up and shoves it through the camera hole to a fan,
I
which
saw
I
that.
thought was great. Second chirp, and this was funny. People hearing this will not like me, or I don't know. I'm not getting political here. But anyway, first period, Famboni comes out. How about a big round of applause for your Kennewick City Council members? Down the list of like 6 members, there was 3 of them in the Famboni, and it was crickets from the crowd.
Chirp.
Can't blame them. Can't blame them. So they took their lap around the ice with no fanfare, which
well,
was
that's
good.
what they get for being the dickheads that run the
Did
ag
they
hall.
even throw anything like shirts?
No.
Or, that's stupid. I'm not going to cheer for you if you're not throwing me anything.
Where were you at, Steve Lee? Where were you at, man?
Oh my God, I've been going back through Parks and Rec again,
Oh, I love that.
and I was just watching when Leslie's running for city council. And Ben goes, what I've come to find out is no one really cares about what your political stance is. They just want free clothing shot at them through a cannon.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It was so perfect, dude. It was so
Shoot,
true.
Even the adults like jump up and like, give me a t-shirt.
Oh, dude, the adults will beat down little kids to
I
get
know.
free shit, man.
It's
Which, fuck
horrible.
you if you do that, but yeah.
Dude, it just, there was a, what is going on with your mic stand, bro?
It doesn't like me. My breath must be bad.
Yeah, I got some Altoids. Anyway,
Bring it again.
the Tri-Cities has had a person in the past who was fond of saying, "If it's free, it's me." Was a very popular phrase.
Somebody in local government?
No, local
Oh.
media
Okay.
was fond of throwing that phrase around, and I've found that is the mentality of this area is nobody wants to go out unless they're getting something for free.
Absolutely. That's true.
People don't want to stay in without something for free. I don't know how many people on social media were saying, do you guys have a code so that I can watch the away games for free on the WHL Live thing?
But you know what? They do a lot of like deals, like the Americans, or even like in Everett and Seattle and all those.
Yeah.
You see it all the time that there's so many deals. Buy one, get one. You know, it's like
Saturday was a rock the rink. Anybody under the age of 12 or what, kids' tickets were like $14 or something like that.
Oh, and it
you
came
know?
with a free beer? That's awesome.
Did it?
I was like, wait, no,
Did I miss something?
No, I was just making. I
he
mean,
was joking.
No, but they do. I mean, 2 for Tuesdays.
it was an underage drinking joke.
Oh, well, yeah, you just put them down in Bud Light, dude.
Yeah,
in that
that's what I'm
section,
saying.
in the party section.
You don't even got to give up a seat
You
for them.
just you take them to the family section, and then you escort them down around the corner.
Yeah.
But they've done things in the past. I don't know if they still do, but like 2 for Tuesdays, buy
Yeah.
one get one free.
Yeah.
You know, and we've had this conversation a lot about cost, and I get it, man. I can go to most of the games and not pay a dime to go to the games.
Right.
And for a family that was, if we were taking all the kids and paying for it, you might see us at 2 or 3 games a year,
Right.
cost wise.
Yeah.
But they really do try, man, to do. They had that poutine, pucks and poutine or something pack, $60 or something, and I'm probably way off, but this is the idea of $60. You got like 4 tickets, 4 poutines, 4 sodas.
Yeah.
So you're breaking it down to like $15 a person,
Which is not bad.
which the poutine alone is $15 a person. There.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really good stuff, but they do keep your eyes out there. They are doing stuff to make it easier and more accessible.
Yeah.
So,
And what else are you gonna do in the Tri-Cities? It's
Truth.
hockey season.
well, if it's a
True.
Friday night, you're probably
Oh.
going to go watch high school football for right now, which I get. I get it, man. We were in that for the longest time with our kid playing. But if it is Friday and you're not a high school football fan, go watch some hockey, man. It's fun. It's
Right.
fun now. You know, the Famboni, the addition of the Famboni, the new lighting system, the new video boards, the party zone. It's fun.
yeah, absolutely.
It's an experience. And I'm going to call out a local company, Dev Fusion. If you could get your shit together and get that Wi-Fi in there working, it would take it to a whole new level. So
Oh, yeah.
it's terrible. The free public Wi-Fi is terrible.
Oh, my
in that
God.
building. Yeah.
It's heinous.
And 2 years ago when they first launched, 2 or 3 years ago when they first launched it, everybody's like, "Cool, this is awesome, man." If there's more than 2,000 people in that building, good luck.
Yeah.
With the Wi-Fi working.
Shoot, I turned the Wi-Fi off. I'm like, I'll just use my LTE.
Yeah. So how did you like Saturday night overall?
It was
You
fun.
like the VIP parking spot, don't you?
I do like that. It's just walking right up to my seat. No, it was so much fun. I enjoyed it. I like that I'm taking the time to learn the game too, though.
Did you watch it from a different perspective?
I think I did. I don't think I'm your average fan anymore. Like, I caught the bar down goal, which
Bardowski
was
was
sweet.
Pretty.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. I love it. I do like. I don't get so bored, I guess, too, either. Like during the intermissions and stuff like that, there's stuff going on. Of course, they did have a live band that night, and I don't know. I don't think they'll have that every time. Of course, that
No.
live band.
They were okay. That would be my one qualm is where you set them up.
Yeah, it was hard to
They were right
hear.
above the Zamboni entrance, and this is like the 3rd year in a row they've done it. It's a great idea. I mean, it's perfect, but the acoustics in that place,
Not good.
they were playing
No.
off of their amps and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was just, you really couldn't hear the music.
Yeah.
And put them out in the concourse over where the Marriott or the marimba band plays all the time.
True. I was just
you
going to
know?
say, you always hear them, like even
Yeah.
inside the
All
arena.
the way through, you just hear that steel drum
Oh,
version
yeah.
of some fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers song. That,
They're belting out the national anthem, and nobody gave them the memo. So as you're hearing the national anthem in the other ear, you're hearing dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, like the band doing its thing, and it's just like, okay,
oh my God.
yeah. So, yeah.
So
We'll get to that in a few.
we're in the midst of it, man. Shit's finally rolling.
It's all here. We went from waiting to fully engulfed in flames in the last 3 weeks.
It's wonderful.
It is.
I'm so excited.
What have you been watching? Have you caught any games?
I haven't. I've been kind of wrapped up with.
You got some personal things going on.
Yeah, we've got a bit of stuff going on, and then trying to keep all the balls in the air.
Sure.
You know, it was fine when I didn't have a ton of shit going on,
Yeah.
but whew.
It's a long season. Though.
Yeah, but I'm ready, man. I did catch some highlight reels watching Kane's fucking glorious little penalty shot the other night was really good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So
I got a lot of Patrick Kane last Friday because I watched the Flyers Blackhawks game in Prague at the Czech Republic, which I read an article this morning. Dominik Hasek's thinking about running for president of the Czech Republic in a couple of years.
Really?
Yeah, he's like really into politics now. So, and he's still playing hockey at 54 years old, but he's a defenseman now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, but I watched that game, and the Blackhawks suck.
Yeah.
They're really bad, except if your name is Kane or Taves. They
Right.
were really fucking good. But the Flyers did so well that at some points, Kane was dumping the puck at the blue line. That's how much the Flyers defense was actually holding up against the Blackhawks.
Yeah.
Flyers won, which was good. Kane, though, you can tell that kid, he's not a kid anymore, but he plays with a chip on his shoulder, man.
He always
does.
has.
And I don't like him. I don't. Every
No.
time he talks, I just want to rip his receding hairline out. Taves, I can handle. I think Taves is a classy dude.
Yeah. Still a Blackhawk.
He's still a Blackhawk, yeah. Sorry, Tyler, if you're listening. You're probably not.
I'm not sorry.
So I watched that whole game, which was crazy. It was on at 11 a.m. on a Friday because it was being played in the Czech Republic. Your boy, Anthony Mantha, with the Red Wings.
Yeah.
First 4-goal game in 8 years.
Yep.
Something like that. So that was pretty good. Our boy Razzie, man. Do you hear this? You hear?
No, what's going on?
He's in Grand Rapids this year.
Oh, I did hear that.
He's not playing for
Yeah,
Detroit.
I did hear
Which
that.
Kyle and I were talking about it. And I said, I think that's probably what Detroit wanted to do last year.
Yeah.
He was way too fucking good for the WHL, but he wasn't going to get a shit ton of ice time in the NHL.
Right.
Now
He's right there.
Exactly.
He's on the cusp.
He's going to go to the A and tear it up.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen any stats yet, but he's going to tear it up there.
Yeah.
Our boy Dylan Coughlin, we kind of thought he was going to crack the roster in Vegas. He's back in Chicago.
Yeah.
That's okay. It was cool to see Cody Glass get his first goal
Yes.
in this first game
Yes.
with the Golden Knights. But yeah, there's been a lot going on. There's some teams that are surprising me. Dallas is 0-3.
Holy shit.
Yeah, which I thought they were going to be really good. Columbus finally got their first win. You lose that many people, man. It's just like, holy fucking
Dude,
shit.
they're. You know what? Watch them surprise us.
Yeah,
Watch them rebuild and be vicious.
they could.
That would be. I'm just saying, that's one of those like, oh, you're fucked underdog stories that I
Yep.
can kind of get behind.
Yep. Well,
So-
it kind of relates to how we all kind of looked at the Ams last year. Was they lost Valimaki and Rasmussen and Coughlin and Jordan Topping, and they lost a bunch of players, and you're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think we can expect much. And then all of a sudden, you saw a new coach comes in and gets them playing as a team.
Kelly Buckberger.
Yes. Fuck, his name's Kelly Buckberger. I did some filming with him, which was fun. He's all business, dude.
Yeah.
He's all business. I walked in the locker room and he goes, "You ready to go?" "Yep." "All right, let's do it." Goes in, does his things like, "Good for you?" "Yep." "All right, I'm done." It was just like that, dude. I'm like,
Dope.
that Stanley Cup champion just talked to me.
Okay, so can I interject?
Yeah.
Because I don't know NHL as much
Yeah.
as I do as the local scene, stuff like that. So anyways, I'm going to kind of turn the name Kelly Buckburger.
Yeah.
What is the funny thing about it with Letterkenny? I
Oh.
don't get that.
Do you remember the episode where they're trying to
with
breed?
a dog, yes,
Yeah.
but I don't know why everybody's like, oh, it's this.
Well, you don't know why they pick on him like that?
No, I don't. What's bad about Kelly Buckburger?
I don't know exactly
So
what
each of those dog names,
Right.
Because they're full dog names. Like, it's a weird thing to pick have a full like human name for a dog.
Okay, yeah.
But why do they give? And that's something I don't know. Is why do they give so much crap to Kelly Buckburger? Why is he the bottom of the barrel? That's I haven't figured that out.
So yeah, I'm almost positive it's just because of who he won the cup with.
Could be
Which was who? I don't know.
Gretzky
Oh, okay.
and Messier, and
Yeah.
he was the captain of the Edmonton Oilers for a couple years.
Okay.
He's got 2 Stanley Cup wins,
Yeah,
two rings.
and so it's just it's. But
The fact
all,
that he's an Edmonton player is kind of the feeling that I got as to why
Exactly.
they say that, because they're all Ontario boys.
yeah,
So
they're just
Okay.
picking and all the dog names, because all of the dogs have full names.
Yes.
right,
Are
hockey players.
hockey players
Yeah.
from the
Yeah.
other side. So
Yeah.
that's
Okay,
all it
that
is.
makes sense. I
But-
never understood that, and it was a good ask question.
I think
we just geeked on it because when it didn't click with me when I was watching the episode, and I'm
we
sitting
were in
here,
the middle of of a podcast when it clicked with you.
Yeah.
and then we're all like, I think you're right.
I was like, you said his name, and I was like, wait, what? His name is what?
Corey's like this while I said it. He's like, huh? Didn't they use that? And we're all like, we'll check on it. And I went home and played the episode, and I'm on Slack like, dude, you were right, man. So I remember when we asked Parker about it, I said, does he know? And he never said
Yeah.
yes or no, but he's like, yeah, we know about Letterkenny.
It's so fucking funny
Yeah.
because that was just one of those things that clicked with me. It's what's funny is since we're on the subject of that show.
Oh, by the way, today, this will release probably the 10th, and October 14th, it's coming to
Yep.
Hulu Season 7. So,
I'm very excited.
yeah.
Celebrate my birthday if you're in Canada.
That's right, the
October
11th.
11th.
Yep.
It drops on Crave.
Nice.
So I'm just stoked to see. This is a show that I never thought would be outside of our community as far as
Yeah.
like it's a hockey fan show.
Canadian fans. Dude, it's everywhere now.
It's fucking huge.
Yeah. Dude, that's the one thing when we're doing Garagerama on when we're recording.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows Letterkenny and that's the connection between the two different
Yeah.
groups.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even Howie knows Letterkenny, man.
Yeah. And it's just it's so funny because we've been beating this drum for a long time.
Yeah.
And to watch it hit is kind of cool, kind of sucks at the same time. It's just a little,
Yeah.
It's kind of like when your favorite punk band gets popular.
Yeah, they get
Yeah.
signed. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. But
Yeah.
it's cool to watch it and blow up.
Yeah.
So speaking of, the trailer for season 7 has got all kinds of hockey going on
Yes,
on it.
does. It starts on the ice in a hockey game.
Yeah,
Not
with-
in the locker room.
Nope.
Not on the bench.
Mid game.
Mid-game. Actually, I think it might have been warm-ups
Warm-ups,
to
yeah.
start with. But Shorzy,
Just chirping.
number 69 out there on the ice just chirping away. And to stay with the not knowing exactly who he is, they put the dark original Alexander Ovechkin
Yeah.
visor on him. So you can only see like from the mouth down.
So I'm kind of curious if that is Jared Kiso on skates.
From what just the quick what I saw in the trailer, I don't think so.
Okay.
I almost thought it was Dylan at first, Playfair,
Oh.
but then he was right there.
He's on the bench.
Yeah, they're
at the
over
time. Yeah.
stretching while Shorzy's out there chirping.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I just love the quick cut to the ladies that are like, "Fuck you, Shorzy."
Did you say it was number 69?
He's wearing
Yeah.
number 69.
That's a good number.
Trent Glatt.
Yep.
Yeah.
So good.
Wow, you just made this show really unfamily friendly there, babe.
I love it.
Oh,
No,
I think you guys have fucking made it unfamily friendly forever since the beginning.
Fuck you, Shorzy. Yeah.
well, since it's not unfamily friendly, shout out to Mia Khalifa.
I do have to say though, like I listen to your podcast every once in a while. I mean, I usually hear him edit it.
Yeah.
But you guys do not cuss as much me being on the show. Like, there's not as many F-bombs or...
You know what's funny? I think Kyle was the bad influence.
You think?
I really
always
do.
figure it's me.
No, I'm saying today as opposed to all the other ones. Today, it's like, are you...
Well,
As a matter of fact,
I mean, I have a sailor mouth.
We got to fucking catch
and
up with
I find that I'm
fucking
not
shit.
even fucking saying any fucking fuckity fuck.
You know what's funny about that is I was noticing that too. I'm like, well, I don't think I've swore. And then I said fuck, and then I was like,
Do you feel slightly bad saying it in front of a girl or something?
Not at all.
I mean, no,
Not
okay.
at all.
You've got a worse mouth than I
You're
do.
I
one
do
of us.
actually. I fucking say it to my kids all the time.
Oh, my God.
Love them, peace kids, but man, they're like, what's going on? I don't fucking know what's going on.
Oh yeah.
I'm terrible. So
when the kids are like, Chris said a bad word, we look at them like, yeah.
So?
I mean, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree.
Yeah.
actually, my response is, I don't fucking care.
We
Yeah.
teach our kids, look, you'll hear a lot of words come out of mommy and daddy's mouth. Be careful where you repeat those words.
Right.
But we're not going to be mad at you if you do.
Yeah. I will get on Cash because he repeats. Like he'll just say the same thing because he'll think it's funny, and if it doesn't elicit the reaction he wants,
He'll keep saying it.
he'll keep saying it until somebody reacts, and then always somebody reacts negatively. So I don't understand why he goes through that process. And I actually had that conversation with him, which may be a little above a 9-year-old's head. Like,
Maybe.
bro,
Listen.
it was funny. It's cute. It didn't land. Okay.
Yeah.
Saying it, repeating it, learn to edit your material.
Yeah.
Like, this is not, you gotta bring it to the table. If it doesn't stick, that's why you try out in the little clubs before you go on tour.
Exactly.
Like, it's just work
And it
out.
could take years.
Yeah.
It could take years, Cash.
Yeah.
It could be a while.
Yeah, just,
You'll get there.
and he's like, piss in your own yard,
Go
Dad.
piss in your own yard. That's awesome.
But no, that kid's got a mouth on him too. They both do.
It's so funny because like our middle child, like oh God bless him. He's a handful. Love you, Tyler, if you're listening, which you probably are because I've told you not to. But you can hear him down in his room just cursing away. But he will bold-faced lie to you. I don't curse. I don't say bad words. I don't talk like that. I'm like, brother, just own it, man.
Right.
Just own it.
That was my youngest daughter, Lily. She that kid will commit to a lie and be like, no, I didn't do that. I'm like, well, here's
the evidence.
Here's you on video.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
Not me.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. I've literally walked in on Tyler doing thing, and that not what y'all are thinking, you dirty-minded fucks. But like I'll see him doing.
I wasn't even thinking that.
Not you guys, the listeners, because I know they're all dirty minds.
Well, now
Yeah, now I'm thinking it.
You're welcome.
That's gross.
No, I've never walked in on any of my kids doing that thing. I would never mind, but.
Oh God.
God damn it.
This
But
got
anyway,
way the fuck
I
off
have
the rails.
seen him doing things, and I call him out on them, and he just bold-faced look at me. I wasn't doing that.
Yeah, that's not what. That didn't happen.
But you know what? And I'm like, what the fuck? You fuck? And then I'm like, oh, that's how I was at 15.
yeah,
Dude, I owned lies.
Oh yeah.
I owned we're riding this train all the way to hell.
Yep. I don't give.
Oh, I don't care. I'm sure you got video of me. It was altered because you know how to use Photoshop, you fuck.
See, you brought it up, and now he can't
I know.
stop.
Can't stop. Fuck word.
I know. But anyway, kids are great, man.
Except they don't like to come to hockey. None of our kids.
Our daughter,
That's okay for me.
yeah, for you because you can get
That works out well for me.
True. Yeah.
But man, we don't.
not
They
that-
don't. Nobody wants to come.
We
with
tried
us.
with our boys.
Yeah.
You know, we figured a couple years ago when we started doing a lot more work with the team, we're like, oh man, the boys will love this. And we took them to a few games. All they're interested in is the helmet
Yeah,
bucket with
the
popcorn,
popcorn in it.
and
Yep.
can I buy an ice cream?
Yep. That's all. That's my guys too.
Yeah.
I mean, they like hockey. They'll watch it with me at home, but going out to a game, they're just. Kincaid is a food-based human.
Yeah.
And I mean,
That's how Chris is.
I understand we all are, but I mean,
Yeah.
like that's his driving force. Is if we're leaving the house, he wants food.
Sure.
Yeah.
If I leave the house and come back, he expects me to bring food. Like he wants.
You're like the 1960s dad that walks in and just drops the cut of meat from the barber shop
Yeah.
to your kid as he's watching TV. Here you go, boy.
Yep. Grill it up. But it's just that's his driving force. Cash, his driving force is anything related to video games.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so he just doesn't want to do anything else. And so it's really a like arm twisting thing.
yeah.
But you know what's funny is over the years, I know your daughters.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know your sons.
That's true.
That's true.
Because I honestly don't think I could pick them out of a lineup.
Oh, the youngest you would.
You
Well,
could.
I mean,
he's mini me.
No, that I understand, but I'm just
And
saying.
the oldest, well,
He's black.
yeah.
Him, I know.
I know, but like you couldn't say that's his son.
That's true, though. The boys don't get out much.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying is.
I mean, you see Lizzie at Dairy Queen sometimes.
Yeah, but
you
I mean,
know?
like even going to your house, I've seen the girls.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because they're usually downstairs playing video games.
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
see the boys. I mean,
I think the boys hid out in their room that night, and your boys just went downstairs and played with them and then came back up.
Yeah.
And you were like, who are you playing with? And they're like, well, Chris and Tyler. And like, are Chris and Tyler ghosts? Because I've never met Chris and Tyler.
yeah,
Of course,
That's
we were a little
funny.
inebriated that night, too. So
we
you
got
might
hammered.
little?
So yeah, we got.
I had to take your contacts out.
Yeah.
Did
She
he ever
did.
tell you that?
She
Yeah.
did. I woke up the next morning. I'm like, how did my contacts get out of my eyes? And she's like, fuck you. You don't remember? I'm like, I don't remember shit. Did I piss on myself? Yeah. You didn't help me? No, you're a big boy.
Dude, oh my God, we drank a lot of whiskey that night.
That was a good, and then we had to go to work the next day.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, your job is waking up and stumbling to your
No,
desk.
no. I'm talking about, it was so bad that the next night going to the AMS game, which is
Oh.
when we were still doing broadcasts.
Oh.
I mean, I walked into the office at like 6 p.m. and still like, ugh.
I did not feel sorry for you.
And she did. And rightfully so, man.
Well, it was
Rightfully so. We're big boys.
happy St. Patrick's Day.
Pitter patter, man. Okay.
We got derailed as fuck.
Hockey's
know.
way in the rear view now.
I tried to bring it back in
I
about
know you
kids
did.
not going to hockey.
That's true.
Y'all.
That's the other thing. That's a good that's a good question. Because I go to the games and I don't notice kids a whole lot. You know, the people that sit in front of us, they have their little kid. He's
Yeah.
like a year and a half. I don't know. But he usually falls asleep like second intermission.
Actually, you know what? This season, he's more, he cries a little bit more. Like the loud noises bother him.
He's almost 2 probably.
I know, but like last year, he was super quiet and was
Yeah.
like, watched the game. But now it's like, I don't want it. The noise.
Okay, is it still a thing?
What?
Yeah.
This,
Oh, dude, and you know what?
Wait, what?
We said with the video boards, it's never gonna die now because they put it
oh,
up on the
because
boards.
now they'll fucking.
It's never gonna die.
I have a pure and unadulterated hatred for Cotton Eye Joe,
Oh.
and I hate.
Yeah.
I like fan participation.
Absolutely.
I get it. I appreciate that it's a thing, but I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And it's not just the song I hate. I hate the whole deal.
Yep.
Like all the little kids taking their shirts off and swinging them above their heads.
Did your boys do it?
No.
Oh, good.
Kincaid's super self-conscious.
That's how Chris was too.
and he's
Yeah.
like, I'm not letting them look at my boobies.
Nope.
Like, that's not happening.
That's how Chris is.
I don't mind it for the kids. I think it's fun for them. But man, when you get those drunk old men doing it, I'm like, that's just gross. Like, I don't want to see that.
I just don't like the whole thing.
And the
Don't
fact
we-
that I can't do it.
Exactly.
I mean, come on. I want to do it.
We're supposed to be teaching equality, and
I'm not trying to be weird here, but I want you to do it.
it just got weird. She does it for me every night. All right, here's my confession. We play Cotton Eye Joe every night before bed.
Oh, man. Why'd you gotta let that out?
Of course, like, peace
I'm
out,
out.
man.
I-
You motherfucker.
I love you like a brother, but I'll fucking walk out right now.
You remember that old Saturday Night Live skit? I just showed my kids the other day where the hidden camera with Chris Farley's in it, and the hidden camera joke is, you're actually drinking instant coffee crystals.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it took us 264 attempts to get that. Here's one of them. And Chris Farley's like, what? When they tell him it's Chris, he goes, you son of a bitch. And he gets up and just starts beating everybody down. That's what just happened.
Yep.
It was that reaction.
Yep. You
No, but
motherfucker.
it's...
Is it just the Americans that do it, or is it other places?
So everybody's, well, not everybody, but cowbells drive me crazy. But we're not the only ones. Everett's cowbells.
Yeah, and everybody's got a thing. I understand, but everybody's got a crowd participation thing.
Yeah.
I just hate the Americans.
yeah.
Like, I can't stand it. It doesn't help that I hate the song.
Where did it come from?
I don't fucking know. I remember the first time it happened, I was like, the first time it happened when I was there, I was like, what the hell is this?
How old were you? It didn't start season 1, did it?
No. It didn't. It was past first, maybe even the third jersey change.
Oh, wow. So we're talking like late 90s sort of thing?
Yeah.
Well, the song is not even that old. Is it 10, 20 years, something like that?
No, he came out in like the
Well,
90s.
what's the words?
Well, that's
I
what
don't
I'm saying.
Like
In 87
94.
or 88 or whatever, when the team first started, the song wasn't even around.
No, yeah.
What's the premise of taking your shirt off and flinging it though to the lyrics of the song?
I don't know.
Okay, because I'm like, I don't. It's like it's talking about where did he come from? Where did he go?
Yeah, isn't it like
it's
a
got-
super racist song?
Well, it's an old. Yeah, it's an old.
Oh my gosh, I should totally go and say I'm offended. It's racist.
No, you shouldn't, because then I'd call you a snowflake, and I'm not doing that.
Well, I'm just saying that's one way to get it off and
Yeah.
done.
It's an old.
No, all
an
it's
old
going to
slave
take
song.
is one female to take their shirt off braless, and it'll be done.
When is that gonna happen?
When is that going to happen? I will make that sacrifice.
Will you now?
No, I won't. No, I won't. Like Corey's like, wait, what's going on?
No, I know. No, I'm just saying. I don't think in this area.
He can't even speak right now. He's like, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I want to look at
I-
boobs. I don't think that's that hard, but it's just one of those things where I don't think that it's gonna ever go away because it's so ingrained in that fan experience.
But I do agree with you that the minute a female does do it, that will go away.
It'll have to.
It'll have to.
It'll have to.
But again, why?
I know.
It's okay for a guy to have his man boobs out, drunk, and they don't say shit.
There's right there. There's the title of the episode. This is episode
41 or 42.
41, Free the Nipple.
Free the nipple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I'm going to get some messages on that one.
You don't want to do it. That's fine. I understand.
Just free the
Okay.
whatever. Free the tatas. It's October. It's breast cancer awareness month.
Absolutely.
Free the tatas.
But I like his
Free the nips.
free the nips.
Yep.
Oh, I bet you if I put nips, nobody
See,
else.
it's 2 against 1, so you kind of lose.
I get double vote.
That's some fucking
Because I'm the one that's got to
bullshit.
answer the fucking cries for help.
That's
that
I
come
love that
through.
you're here. This is fun. This is
Derek
fun.
would just be sitting over there
It's
going,
because
I
I'm-
hope I'm not fucking up your Black Panther
Party.
party.
I'm sick today.
Oh. Well, I didn't see you. You were at home.
No,
with
that was
soup.
my excuse to like kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, this morning she was like, do you mind if I come with you? And I'm like, I looked at her like, what?
I'm just not feeling it.
bad?
I'm my own boss. I can do what I
but-
want.
That's
It's-
what I was
it's-
about to say. I was like, who do you answer to?
Myself.
Ain't me, that's for sure. It's a catch-22 though. This will be my final word on Cotton Eye Joe. It's a catch-22. You love to see fans participate.
Right.
Personally, I just wish it was something else. That's it. That's all it is.
No, that's exactly it. That's
So.
exactly. I'd love for there to be a thing. Honestly, I miss the old goal song.
yeah.
This one's weak.
I don't know what it
Yeah.
was. There was something
I don't
about that
either.
that I enjoyed.
You know
the
what
shit
though?
out
I
of.
don't even know what this goal song is because
I
it's
do.
so weak.
It's
I don't know.
well, the
I guess
new-
we wouldn't know because they
Ah!
didn't score.
Yeah, they did. They had one.
Oh, they did. They.
Oh, by the
dang.
way, yeah, big congrats to Marc Lejoie, who was the best player on the ice for the Ams. The 16-year-old defenseman looked incredible, and he was rewarded with a goal.
Hell
That's
yeah.
true. He
So
did work hard.
He played really hard. It was fun. Yeah, the new song's just kind of it's grown on me, sort of thing. I think with the lights and stuff that happen now,
What is
the
the new
song
song?
isn't as big of a thing as it was. What, the goal song?
Yeah.
It's a WWE thing.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's dumb.
I looked it up.
Well, so's our opener. It's time to play the game.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's Triple H's entrance music.
Why can't they have their own thing?
Okay, so I do have to say the playlist is better this year.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely, one thing at a time, babe. One thing at a time.
So here's the thing: is I think that is a fine fit.
It's time to play the game.
Yeah, I think that's fun, and then the game on drop right after.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah.
Where's the Jimmy little thing clip they use?
Woohoo!
Oh, okay, woohoo, that's what
You
it was.
talking about that?
Yeah, yeah.
Jimmy Butcher. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then I mean, like I've always liked the United States of whatever
Yeah.
as whenever the other team scores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Taylor Swift "Shake It Off" is actually really good.
Yeah.
When they score like goal 2 or 3 against you, we were at that point like halfway through the first period on Monday or Saturday, but
It was rough.
But yeah, no, I mean stuff like that's really good. I noticed this year, and I didn't take mental note of every song that I heard, but I probably about second or third period, I'm listening to the music they're playing during stoppages, and I'm like, oh wow, I'm not stuck in 1996 anymore.
Yeah, not a huge
Yeah.
fan of the 90s. I like some of the 90s.
Right.
Well,
But-
yeah, there's some songs,
But it's more like
fit.
80s that they were playing too last year, like old.
What was the song from Super Troopers that? No, it wasn't Filter that sang it, but it's that din 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 woohoo, and then it goes
Oh, it's Blur.
Blur. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that sort of song that's always going to fit a sporting event.
Yeah.
You know, but there was
There's
a lot
there's
of
some
that.
jock rock that just
Absolutely.
never goes away.
Yeah, absolutely. Music's big though, man. I mean, that's part of the experience.
Yeah.
That's part of the experience. So
Well, I don't like half the pop music out there these days, but that's actually going to draw in the millennials and the younger generation.
you know they
that
used
want.
Ghost as a during warm-ups last year, right? Their
Yep.
big radio-friendly song that they had.
The Dance Macabre.
I think so.
Bewitched.
Is that the one most people would know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that they used that in warm-ups last year. So, and warm-ups are a little different because the players actually get to choose
Yeah.
warm-up music.
You know, it's going back to when we were walking back through downstairs in the back. And we walked
Seattle was in town or something.
we walked past the locker room, and I was like, what the fuck is going on in there?
Yeah.
Because it was just this, like, it was like they were having a rave, and I was like, this is what gets you juiced?
I just like techno stuff.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, it was all
Okay.
weird EDM. And I mean, like, I was like, I'm old. Like, I don't get how that can get you psyched. You
It's
know?
a different world,
But
man.
oh no, it is. It absolutely is.
Yeah.
But then a couple weeks later, we were walking past Portland's locker room, and they were playing fucking Concrete Blonde, and I was like, "There's hope for the world after all."
It's Portland. It's Portland.
Yeah,
true, yeah.
No, and yeah, whatever gets you pumped up, do it. But I'm gonna poke fun at it sometimes.
Well, yeah.
because I don't understand. I'm just old. I just don't understand.
Yeah, we're just.
What are you gonna be? You're gonna be 42, 41?
I'll be 41 on Friday.
I'll be
Wow,
40.
you are old.
I know,
Hey,
right?
I'm gonna be 40 in March, so
Oh, I almost said
I'm
something.
gonna be fucking a 40-year-old.
I just gonna say that. I'm like, I don't know if that's appropriate.
No, it is. It is.
We are
Uh,
47 minutes into this podcast, and you haven't figured there are no limits. About
My-
the only thing we don't touch is religion and politics, and we even talked about Kennewick City Council today. So
Oh yeah. Huh. Hail Satan.
Oh,
Let's fucking kill all of it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we've made it.
Walls.
We've made it an entire episode without talking about traffic, so we're ahead of the game.
Get it out of my head. Get it because I want to talk weather too, but it's gone.
See, that's how old we are. At least once an episode we devolve into.
you know what? I'd be really curious to know your demographic of who listens to you guys. if
I
it is
listen,
old men
Corey
like you guys.
listens, Kyle listens.
I
Kyle has a
listen-
friend that listens, and
And
occasionally
Griffin.
somebody, and Griffin, Ireland.
Oh,
Big shout
hey,
out.
hi Griffin. I'm just gonna say hi.
He'll listen. Big shout out. Do you see his picture that I posted?
Yeah.
He's wearing it in Rome. I
Yeah.
said, when in Rome, my friend.
That's
So,
fucking badass.
by the way, I got my first taste of fantasy hockey with the league that he set up. That dude, it's intense, man.
fuck, I can't keep up,
Yeah.
bro.
Which league did you end up in? The no teeth or all beard?
All beard.
Okay, I'm in no teeth.
Yeah.
Because I was looking for him, like, where is he at? But you're okay. Yeah.
I can't. I honestly, I feel bad. I can't do it.
I
don't-
didn't
can't
realize
keep up.
I didn't realize you're supposed to set your lineup like every fucking day.
Wait
Yeah,
a minute.
dude.
When you were like picking your team, I said, "Isn't this something you have to do every day?" Like,
But-
no,
no,
I
but
could do
listen.
it like once a week.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no, no.
You have games every
you actually
single
can
day.
you actually can do it once a week. I found that. You can there's a setting on there where you can set active players for the week. But after the draft was over, I kind of looked at my lineup and knew the games that were coming up, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna leave that. I thought that was already set.
Right.
After the first game, next morning I get a message from, I think it's Mark is the guy that's running it. He's like, hey, dude, you left some points on the bench last night. Make sure you set your lineups. And I'm like, I thought I did set my lineup. What am I doing here?
Yeah. Fuck.
Thank you, Austin Matthews, though.
Oh, you
I
picked
am
him up,
getting,
right?
I have like 40 points from Matthews already,
Yeah.
dude. He is tearing it up right now.
Dude, so it's more work than I can put in. That's for sure right now.
Yeah.
I wish I could. I really wish I could, because I love the idea of having a reason to watch
Yeah.
everything.
Sure.
I think it's fantastic, but
Yeah. You're in a weird time though, dude.
Yeah.
But try that set active players for the week thing.
Yeah.
That might work for you. I think maybe you and I have talked about, I know Anya and I have talked about it. We've toyed with the idea of trying to set up a WHL fantasy league.
I think you should.
Oh, that'd be fun as fuck.
You would have to do it from scratch because
Yes.
Yeah.
you don't. But I think you should totally do it.
I don't know if it's something, because Yahoo to me is kind of that's the fantasy world. Baseball,
Right.
football,
Yeah.
hockey, equestrian. It's all that shit you can do fantasy with.
You can
them.
do fantasy equestrian.
I don't know. Water polo? Yeah.
Listen, the horse rounds every time. I'm not. Not even a good joke.
No, but it's
Why?
true. Why?
But you really derailed me with fantasy equestrian. I'm just like,
I don't even know what that is.
equestrian. It's like horse jumping. And
yeah.
Remember when we lived in Virginia, that farm that was behind
yeah.
us? It's that.
Oh,
It's that.
well, where did that come from?
Because I'm saying Yahoo covers everything
Oh.
for fantasy.
Yeah.
But why can't you do it?
Do you remember the
yourself?
movie Rat Race? How they were betting on everything?
Yeah,
It's that sort of world with Yahoo and fantasy
True,
sports.
true. They
you know
got
what's
you to
funny
stay
is-
in the-
Yeah, that's what they've done to stay alive.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Oh, for sure. That's all you got from
Right.
Yahoo anymore.
But I mean, like, so I always mocked fantasy football because I hate football. But at least they only have one game a week.
yeah.
That's what I didn't understand about fantasy hockey to
Yeah.
start with. Like Vince Sapienza and I were talking a couple years ago while he was still in the area, and we were at a game, and he's showing me his fantasy lineup for hockey. He said, man, I left so-and-so on the bench. I did this, I did that. I'm like, how does this work? How does fantasy hockey work? Because you've got so many games going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm used to fantasy football where you have until like Saturday at midnight, or I guess now they do Thursday games, so you have to like Wednesday at midnight.
Yeah.
But you have 4 or 5 days to pick your lineups.
Yeah.
Maybe not that well, whatever. You get what I'm saying though. You're focused on one set of games per week. Last week the Flyers played one game. I've got a few I got Carter Hart on my fantasy team. I got a few Flyers on my fantasy
Right.
team. So they played one game, but then I had other players like Austin Matthews that I think's already played in like 4 or 5
4
games.
or 5 games, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but the way it equals out over the season is from what I understand. But you're right, it's a daily thing.
It's you got to be able to throw yourself. That's got to
Yeah.
be your hobby for the season.
Yeah.
like it
Yeah.
really does.
I think I do want to look into it. If anybody's still listening, we got a few minutes left. What's your thoughts on whether we should do a WHL fantasy league? I don't know how that's going to look. I don't know how we'll make it work, but it's a thought. And if anybody's got any advice, hello@buriedpuckthreads.com. Send me a link. Because if there's something easy, like if there's a template already built somewhere where you can make your own fantasy league, let me know.
So I think there is.
Okay.
But I will have to look into it.
I think it'd be fun though, because the WHL, the one thing, the people that are in the WHL landscape and around it, they understand this is cool, man. You're watching future stars.
Yeah.
You're watching people that could go on and be fashion designers. Austin Playfair, which I think is awesome.
Awesome.
But you're watching these kids that are really fighting for their future, sort of thing.
Yeah, and at the same time, the most you're going to get is 2 or 3 games in a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be
You
like
know.
It's a
not-
68 game
Yep.
season that's now, it's even longer now
Right.
from start to finish.
And there's not as many teams, right?
There's only 22 teams.
Yeah.
I think it would be fun. It'd be less of a commitment, but I also think it would help people to follow more. Because when I'm watching the draft every year, names will pop up. I'm like, oh yeah, I heard about that guy, Dylan Cousins from Lethbridge last year, got drafted. I didn't know a lot about him. I knew he was good, but then he got drafted like 1st or 2nd round, I think.
I think, you know what, it's just going to drive people to pay more attention to.
And that's the whole point.
Yeah. And so I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
I really do.
We'll look at it. We'll look at the logistics of it and see if we can make it work. I think that'd be fun. What else do we have going on? We've got a few minutes left here. Corey and Anya have both reminded me this morning of how much I've slacked on Buried Puck Threads.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, we were supposed to have a Halloween shirt.
yeah, we
Are you
were.
serious?
Sasquatch thing. Yeah. But, yeah, I know.
No, it's all right. He almost died.
last year.
Yeah, that might not fly anymore. We're
I've
coming
given-
up on the 1 year anniversary of that.
was just-
I've
So-
given
Like
him a
last year.
grace. I know. I give him a grace of a year to get his shit together.
My blood
Yeah.
sugar this morning was 94, and I deadlift 225 pounds now. I think we're past that he almost died
True.
thing. So,
Well, you had to get your shit in order. So
well, yeah, and I did. Once again,
No.
it's not just laziness. Laziness is a part of it. But this is a busy time of year for me.
Oh, absolutely.
on the
absolutely.
freelance side of things.
but it
it's
wasn't
just-
like 3 months ago when
no,
you could
it
have got it
wasn't.
done.
And
It
that's
wasn't. But that's
Kinda
okay.
When we were talking about it.
I know that I have. I know that I have a support group.
yes.
Okay, I said it. I love you guys. So this one here, constant though, just.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, yes, ma'am. What is coming up though? We're in it. Everybody started. Every league is now playing.
Yep.
Don't forget NWHL. If you're on Twitch, you can watch all their games this year,
Yep.
which I think is cool. We're gonna have Dan Brown from Seattle on again here. Probably next week. We'll have
That'd be awesome.
a bit from him. Parker Cohen's going to be joining us again soon.
Hell yeah.
Jordan Topping is going to be joining us. Bo McHugh, it finally went public after forever. He's playing
Yeah.
with the Jacksonville Icemen now in the ECHL. So hopefully when
Shout
he's
out to Bo.
when he's back in town, we'll definitely have him on again. What else did I see that I wanted to point out? I don't remember.
We got to get an October session in with Hautenstein.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk to him again now that the season has been going. I saw something, and I don't remember what it was, but I believe it was in Vegas's first game. Nate Schmidt took a knee-on-knee hit,
Yeah.
and the trainer immediately hopped over the boards to go out to him while play was still going on. Though they
Oh,
hadn't
yeah,
whistled it
I
dead
did
yet.
see that,
And
yeah.
then, so the trainer's like out, and he's like, oh, and he hops back over, and I'm like, oh, that's what Kyle did when he went out to
Yeah.
to clean the ice. I'm like, what's going on in Vegas? Doesn't anybody know when they're supposed to be on the ice and all that shit? So, but hopefully Nate Schmidt, I didn't hear what it was, but it was a nasty hit. And it
Yeah.
wasn't a dirty hit.
No, it just was a bad
The way they
collision.
collided.
Yeah.
And poor Nate, man. He missed the first 20 last year for suspension, and now he's first game and he gets hurt again. And
It sucks.
Vegas is a different team without Nate Schmidt in the lineup.
Oh, absolutely.
So-
absolutely.
That's good, but we're in it. The AMs have all their players back. All the other WHL teams, their players that were at camps, most of them are back. So we're full speed ahead now.
Yeah.
Got a couple games. We did a quick Instagram live before the game on Saturday, and we're
Yeah.
probably going to do that each game now. Just the storylines of what's happening at the game, and then also little tips for fans. Like,
Yep.
here's a way to be a better fan. Here's a way to not be an asshole. Like, I called out all the assholes that said
Yeah.
the boards are going to suck.
Yeah.
Eating
Come
crow
on.
now.
Yeah, eat crow. Come out and check it out. So,
Look at it.
yeah, so we're
Just
going to do
fucking
that.
Look at it.
We'll do that before every AMS home game. And if you want to come check it out, I'm going to start carrying some little fun trinkets around with me if anybody wants to come and grab one. We sit in section PP.
I wish we could sit in section 69.
Oh, baby.
It's kind of fun.
I like
never mind.
I like when you're here. I really do.
Corey's like, we need to make this
you know
happen more
what?
often.
We
She's
should
just
totally
filthy.
just rename PP to 69.
Just
You
take the one
could.
P and turn
Yes.
the other P upside down. You got 69.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Fuck. I am so excited right now. So excited.
The table just rose. It's
Yes,
weird.
it did. I'm rising to the occasion. No, but we're always in section PP, row 18. So come and see us. And we have some freebies for you. And
And if you're listening, I will make sure to have a T-shirt that night. So if you want a T-shirt, come and find us.
okay, you heard it from her,
Dude,
So.
I like that you're just going to be walking around like a swaggeroo.
Oh, dude, I was wearing the 509 right out on the ice the other night.
Yeah, I
which
thought that
we've
was
got
awesome.
several people now that have those shirts
Yep.
and they're wearing them at the games and stuff. So
But now we got to get buried puck stuff out there.
yeah, I want to get some. We got to get some.
Yes.
I think beanies is probably what I'm going to focus on next. We're coming into the. Oh boy, I'm about to talk about weather, but we're coming into the chilly part of the year, and it's.
I wore my beanie today.
I was wearing it yesterday. I did. It was warm yesterday,
Yeah.
but today it was.
Ooh, can
chilly.
you get those slouchy hats? I like
Like
them.
the one you have right now, the North Face. Yeah, we can get
Yeah.
those.
Hey, wait, I thought
Snow-
you weren't supposed to
Would
say.
Snow Rock one?
Snow would love one of those.
I thought you weren't supposed to say name brands.
Doesn't matter. It's not that we're not supposed to. We just don't want to get free advertising.
Front head,
Front head.
North Face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll give free advertising to Adventures Underground.
Yeah, it is
Oh,
that
yeah,
time.
we do need to do that
Yeah.
for sure.
Come on down to Adventures Underground, 1391 George Washington Way, Richland, Washington, for all your comic, board game, book, and collectible needs.
Which
Big thank you to Amanda and the Adventures crew for letting us record in the AU Radio Podcast Network studio.
Yes, which is nice that it's climate controlled now too.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful thing. I can't say it enough. AU's great. I don't know how many times Anya and I will go out and we'll be at different stores and we'll see things and like, dude, why don't we get that from AU? So,
And we do.
and we do.
And
when we buy it.
and we appreciate it.
Sometimes it's hard for us to pull the trigger on like collectibles and comics and stuff.
Not me.
I wish I had that problem.
I know.
I would buy it all.
Oh yeah, when we were walking up today, we walked right through the Funko aisle, and I'm like, "Oh God, please don't let her look to the right. Please don't let her look to the right."
I actually missed it. I saw a few of them, but I didn't know there's a whole aisle.
Yeah.
I'm going right now. Peace out.
We might go shopping.
There we go.
But yes, come on down and get some coffee. The coffee's great. I know that I have this a lot just because of what it is. But the coffee at Caterpillar is really good. And as far as dump or crate diving and stuff goes, can't find a better place.
Yep.
So anyway, and buriedpuckthreads.com. You're going to see a lot of pictures from the Toyota Center over the rest of your life because we're in hockey season now.
Yeah.
So. But anyway, yeah,
think
that's what's
good.
coming up. I think that'll about do it for us.
That will about do it. Do we want to shout out Garage?
Well, yeah, always, dude. Actually, so I won't be in public this Saturday. I do know, I think the November 2nd one I'll be at, but Garageorama is hosting movie nights. What is it officially called?
The Saturday Fright Fest
Okay.
at the East Benton County Historical Museum.
Which is a cool little place. I had never been there before.
Yeah.
And we did one last weekend.
Yeah, we did The Terror.
The Terror,
And then this.
which is a horrible movie.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's fantastically bad. But that was fun. This week we're going to actually riff tracks and tear apart
Nice.
Teenagers from Outer Space.
That's right. I won't be there. I got a game that night I need to be at, but
And then
it's like $5 to come out to that.
Yep.
It's for the East. That museum's pretty rad, man.
Help support the Historical Society. It's really cool. All the
Yeah.
profits go to them. We're completely donating our time to help them out. And we've got also the 26th is going to be House on Haunted Hill.
Yep.
And then November 2nd is Night of the Living Dead.
that would be fun.
Yeah.
I think we'll have
So-
to. I think there is a game that night, but I think we'll have to come out for Night of the Living Dead.
Check out Garageorama, our other Buried Puck's other sponsored podcast.
us and Steadfast Barbershop. Which let me give a shout out to Howie too.
Yeah.
Dude's doing it right, man.
Right?
His shop is so rad. If you want to walk in and feel like you're just in a genuine space, go check out Steadfast Barbershop.
I love hanging out in there, man.
Oh, yeah.
Every
It's
time I
great.
go in, we just sit down and it's, we're just old men. So it's like, or go hang out at the barber shop.
Yep.
I could totally see you guys just sitting out front.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Yep.
getting shaved or anything because you
No.
guys are hairy everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't shave. We don't know what shaving is all about.
Neither do I.
But we're back.
We're back.
No more vacations.
No more vacations.
No
We
more
can't-
fucking
We
around.
can't afford it. And if we do take time off, we'll try to let you know ahead of time.
Yeah, it's
So.
fucking hockey season.
It's fucking embarrassing, boys.
Let's go.
Anya, thank you so much for coming out.
Thanks.
Are we ready
A
to
lot.
do this?
Yeah.
We ready?
You don't even know how we're gonna.
I
end
don't.
This,
I
do you?
actually don't ever listen to the end.
All right, we'll keep up. You ready?
3.
For all three of us. 3, 2, 1.
Ferda.
Allegedly, you tit fucker.
Didn't understand that I wasn't planning a deal at all. It was a death blow. Whistling Dixie through a hellhole. Then I went pro. Active retro. Even though I paid my dues. Losers hate playing a game that they can't win. So they always change the rules. And I keep up. Putting coffee into my teacup. Try to cut me down when I take a stand. Good luck. Cause I got legs like a tree trunk. They say anger is a gift. I'm very gifted. And if ignorance is bliss, then I'm a sadomasochist. Mastered the passion for the sake of stripping it of all its pleasure. Gonna treasure chest collapsing under pressure. You're catching up my nerves.